Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are continuing the Rome Total War Remastered Imperial Short Campaign as Seleucid Empire. And as you can see, we have already conquered Egypt and there are only several provinces left that we need to conquer, so maybe we will be able to do it in this video. And we are also at war with Armenia, Parthia, Pontus and Greek cities, so we are surrounded by enemies, which means that we likely have many battles ahead of us. And I think last time we actually left so that we need to manually fight some battles. Yes. So first we need to beat the Greeks here.
The day has dawned.
Okay, that's not very bright dawn at least. But I think the rain will hamper the enemy more because the reinforcements rely heavily on missile weapons. So because of that, I think it's wisest to push forward even if it rains.
Have arrived, but are they in time to take part in the battle? The enemy have brought up more reinforcements in a futile attempt to save themselves. Units, make general! Quickly, units! Units, double time! Units! Units, double time! Units, run! Orders completed, Commander.
Let's actually send these already to face the Greek reinforcements, so they will hopefully waste their missiles against them.
General is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it is beyond belief. The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Okay, the initial Greek army has been defeated. And now we have to face the much more mobile reinforcing army. Of course, they are vulnerable to missile fire.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it is beyond belief.
Okay, it seems our reinforcements are running away. And it seems the enemy has wasted all of their ammo. So we should have rather easy victory in melee against Peltasts. And I think after this battle, conquering Rhodes will be rather easy, since this was most of the strength the Greek cities have in this area. So they have a bit over 500 men left, which is not that much, as the quality is rather poor. Of course, they have the general that survived, and he seems to be in the fleet.
Ready to sail, my lord. Move out.
And it seems we need to lower the taxes a bit, but I think otherwise we are okay. Maybe we should send a relief force to Nicomedia. And did we have another battle we were supposed to fight manually? Here. I'm not certain, however, that we will beat those horse archers, but let's try. Okay, they can fight a night battle as well. So let's charge. Well, let's hope that the rain deters the enemy horse archers more than it does us.
The enemy have brought up more reinforcements in a futile attempt to save themselves.
Okay. Interestingly, slingers decide to engage the eastern infantry or eastern mercenaries. The mercenaries are bad, as you can see, but they are not that bad that you should engage them with skirmishers only.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
let's try to take out those enemy missile cavalry units. We are not doing very good job at it at the moment. Looking a bit better now. So if we could take down the enemy general, that would be wonderful. Excellent. Is it so that the enemy is withdrawing? It seems so. So I think it's time to cause as many casualties as possible. So capturing the enemy city will be quite a bit easier. Yeah, they are withdrawing.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
And I think the city will be ours pretty soon, if not already. Okay, some light defense is remaining, but they won't survive long. And I guess it's a turn. Okay, it seems Alexandria is about to be besieged once again. And fortunately, the Egyptians are taking care of the rebels for us. I think I need to fight this manually, even though the odds would favor us, but since it's very hard difficulty, it might be that we would lose the battle, and then capturing Salamis would be that much more difficult. So, manual battle it is. Actually, this is pretty much the battle of Salamis, because if we win this decisively, then the enemy won't have enough defenses to properly defend the Chauno city, however large it is. Okay. hope that the units have enough time to assemble properly. This they have. And now it's only just waiting.
General is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it is beyond belief.
Okay, and I think this is the decisive battle we were looking for. Okay, good. Only a bit over 100 men left. So we should be able to take Salamis easily. And actually we get a new general. Excellent. So Carthage is showing interest in here. And it seems we need to defend against Pontus. And once again, if we manage to hold properly, we will kind of blunt their whole attack in this area. So that's something to be desired. So 4 battering rams, I think that means that we will focus on defending the city center. The enemy seems to be coming. They have 2.5 times the men that we do. The towers are doing some work. Not much, but some. And the battle is about to commence.
Now we must rely on men to be our new wall. Look to the inner defense.
And let's hope the Pontic light cavalry will engage in melee. And they seem to do that. And it seems the enemy doesn't seek to flank us. But actually their cavalry is doing surprisingly well here. Let's try to keep these units alive, because that way we can retrain them. So now we need to wait for the infantry to come to us and face them. And I think after that we should try to chase them, as majority of them begins to break. Let's try to chase the enemy now. So, one Eastern infantry unit still engaging us.
They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Okay, I think that's enough.
The enemy are utterly beat.
So, some 700 men remaining there. That shouldn't be enough for a new attack, especially as we can retrain most of our units that were garrisoned in Hatra. Okay, so the new general, let's see, construction report. Sidon having a blacksmith. Let's make practice range. Seleucia. Let's repair the walls. Improve the temple to maintain public order, and actually we can raise taxes a bit. Sardis. I think large mines are in order. Susa. Maybe trader. And Memphis, I think port would be nice. Alexandria should be able to hold its own against this small an army. Let's see in a couple of turns if we need to send reinforcements. Egyptian captain there. Let's reinforce the army a bit. And let's retrain the units here. And time to besiege Scottice. And time to besiege Rhodes. And here I think it's time to take Salamis. Let's save just in case, so that we can make sure that auto resolve will be favorable. And I think we will build wooden palisade first, and then we will bring majority of the army back. It seems we can even raise taxes here, which is nice. And next turn we can have the army back, and we can set our sights to Palmyra there. And then here I think we can take this Parthian city of Arsacia. And let's see about the buildings there. In order to mitigate the cultural penalty a bit, let's destroy the temple and build our own for Dionysius. And I think a smallish garrison is enough. Or then not. Maybe next turn. So let's train some more units while the main army moves to Fraspa. And after that is taken, I think Parthia is pretty much beaten in this area. Okay, we have a new merchant, and pretty good one at that. So where to send him? There is silver. Okay, that olive oil seems lucrative. Opportunity there. Maybe auto-resolve. Actually, have they bribed the settlement there? Okay. So we need to raise a decent army and take care of the Pontus once and for all. It seems to be some kind of raining season here at the moment. Let's try to win the battle here. And we actually have 2 units as reserve as well. It seems the Egyptians are defenses were not quite on the right place. And neither here.
The walls have fallen before the onslaught. Now we must rely on men to be our new wall.
And I think we can send a large chunk of this defending army to reinforce the general heading for one of the last of the Egyptian cities. They are eager to try again and again. I guess that's enough for them, for good, and for all of these, hopefully. So now it's only the general, who seems to be a skirmisher unit, and the battle is ours.
The enemy are utterly beat. Our ships are under attack. Row for your life.
There seems to be some difficulties to getting our army from Salamis back to the mainland. So So we need to be careful not to lose the whole army if the enemy manages to sink the ships. And Hatra is besieged once again, and actually they are attacking. So is it so that there is a spy over the walls in such a bad shape that a new attack is possible right away? Okay. Here there are some holes in the wall. So let's take care of them. We can start the battle and finish the placement of troops as the enemy is moving towards the holes in the wall. So they are taking damage from the tower, and then they are attacking the meat grinder. So this should be rather short battle. So some horse archers still. The general's unit. And hopefully this will end the battle. No. One unit of Eastern infantry found its backbone and decides to fight once again. Apparently the backbone broke quite soon, even before engaging us. So that's for that. So another Armenian army. And is it actually a rebel merchant? That's interesting. Let's try to take roads. A nice boost to our economy. I think we can destroy the Temple of Hermes. And let's build our own for Dionysius. And next turn we will sail away from the island. Here we should get our fleet to a port there. And so next turn we will be able to bring the troops back. In Jerusalem we can combine the troops and send some reinforcements southwards and retrain the rest and make some new troops. Let's see if we can take Kotais. Let's actually save, because I would lose the whole army if this assault fails. Okay. Everything seems to be going smoothly on that front. And let's besiege Fraspa. And I think we can end the Parthian threat rather soon in the area there. I think some more troops are in order to aid in capture of the enemy cities there. And maybe Memphis could train some additional troops as well. So next turn, if the enemy does not attack, we will send a relieving force to Alexandria. Okay, we have a new merchant. Nice. Okay. Seems that didn't work out. Let's see about the construction. I think large mines are always beneficial, especially as we are having the financial situation currently under control. Okay. And once again they are besieging Jerusalem.
We are surrounded.
And once again it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's good that the Egyptians don't have Pharaoh's guard or Pharaoh's bowmen just yet. So the battles here are quite a bit easier. And hopefully the general... Okay. 2 Nile spearmen before the general enters the battle. Okay. I don't think that the enemy will try that again with 200 men. And it seems okay. They're besieging the rebel settlement.
Dear friend.
Okay, let's make an alliance with Carthage. We are having allies in pretty short supply at the moment, so that's nice. Maybe they will put some pressure on Nubians or Numidia if they decide to attack us. In Susa we have a trader. Let's continue with Suez. Memphis has a port. Let's continue with Suez as well. Rhodes has a shrine. Let's continue with temple. Kotais has roads. I think militia barracks are in order as it will be a border province. And let's... Actually we can have... Which one of these we will leave to? I guess... Let's leave Lysippos of Attaleia to defend. And leave him a couple of units of militia hoplites as garrison. And then move against Artaxarta here. Would we be able to beat this city here? Looks rather good. Let's save just in case. Okay. So we will maintain the siege there. From here, actually, let's give our new general a chance to move against the rebel settlement. Let's give him some reinforcements. And Petra should be ours pretty soon. Kind of army should be able to take down any enemy threat there. And now it's time to relieve Alexandria. And I will do it manually because it's unlikely that the auto-resolve would be beneficial for us.
Gods be praised! The reinforcements are here! Send them to fight! Dishearten the enemy!
Okay. The enemy decided to let one desert axeman face us, while the majority of their army remains here. So, the enemy decided to fight.
hearts are full of fear, and now they flee. Gods be
And I
praised.
guess that was the end of that Egyptian army.
Glorious victory!
And a new general, excellent. I think we can send some defenders from here to reinforce Memphis, while the relieving army here reinforces Alexandria.
My lord! Yes, sir!
And it seems the Egyptians are trying to, or the Greeks rather, are trying to take back
Ready to sail!
their city in Rhodes. So let's leave a proper garrison there and bring the rest of our army
Ready to sail!
to land. And they will head towards Pontic cities. Okay, I guess that's the end of that turn. And Memphis is under siege, and Jerusalem once again. Interesting. So should we let the Egyptians take that rebel town and then take it back and use the army north of Damascus to capture? Okay. The town or city southeast or east of Jerusalem. The Egyptian seems to be quite aggressive at the moment.
Await my orders!
So where is the... or where are the breaches? In the wall here?
Pike levy! Levy quickly! Pike levy! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Move, move!
Levy
Quickly.
pikemen! Quickly! Move, move!
And I think the towers will do at least some damage. And if the Bedouin archers don't use missiles, both of the enemy units will fall quite quickly.
Pike levy! They're attacking us! We're being attacked!
And now it's only the chariot general.
They're attacking us!
Hoplite militia.
And one of our men got out from formation.
Destroy them!
Okay, and the battle is ours. Let's see if the tower can take down the enemy general. Apparently not. So let's finish the battle here.
This is a
Once again, a Pontic army assaulting us.
We are besieged!
A rather large one, and we need to fight the defensive battle, as the walls are not repaired. I guess our defense must be at the center of the city. It's nice that the enemies are a bit more aggressive, but this tends to become repetitive.
Now, lads, time to be await my orders.
So 2 breaches. Let's try if we can hold the enemy here.
Militia hoplites! Militia hoplites! Hoplites! Hoplite militia! Quickly! Land! We're attacking!
Okay, apparently that's not working.
Your gallant general has fallen and caused these troops much heartache. Much better to have
Not
lived.
working at all.
That
Okay,
the gods should witness such a death.
so I should have used the city center. Well, we need to take that city back after we have defeated Armenia and Parthia in the north. This is a rather desperate attack from the enemy.
Levy pikemen! Units! Hoplites! Unit general! Hurry! Summation military horse archers! Run! Units! Units! Run! Units! 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 Form up! Mercenaries! Hurry! Units! Run! Units! Double die!
And actually one of our militia hoplites broke.
Units! Double general! Units! Charge!
I think the unit should be flogged for that. I mean, seriously, we are outnumbering them like 3 to 1, and they break at the first contact. Totally unacceptable. And they even didn't take casualties, except a couple of men. And that might have come while they flew from the enemy, or fled from the enemy.
Victory and honor!
Yes? Acquiring goods. Be quick. Our patience is limited.
At your service, searching for clues.
In Seleucia, I think we can utilize sewers. The mines are starting to benefit us. Jerusalem, let's repair the wall. Build sewers in our Arsacia, I think sewers as well.
Yes, Thanatos! Destroy them! Begin the siege! Besieging settlement, sir! Yes, Strategos! Onward! Sir!
And let's try to take the one of the last Egyptian cities, namely Petra, and defeat. I'm wondering if the auto-resolving of the battles gets difficult as the campaign progresses, or do I use the auto-resolve more freely as my area grows bigger? Well, in any case, we'll do this in the manual way then.
Ferrymen will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to fight.
Okay, some enemy reinforcements incoming. Let's send some units to intercept them.
Soldiers have reached the gates with the battering ram. Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter a way through. Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate. Breach, and the way into the city is open for our soldiers. Order the attack.
And it seems our men are the ones fleeing from the battle here.
General flees. Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool. Full of fear, and now they flee. The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
And let's prevent any of the enemy reinforcements from entering the city.
This day, the walls are taken. Attack! Units, attack! Great God be praised! The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
what were those archers doing? Okay. And the city is ours.
Glorious victory! We have conquered!
I think we can demolish this shrine and build one to Dionysius. And then retrain our troops. And actually I think this army will take care of that city while this army heads there. Just in case.
All ashore! Orders!
And it actually gets reinforced by that army there.
Orders! Attack! So! Orders!
And I think we have a turn. So Arsacia is about to become sieged. Let's reinforce the garrison a bit. And I think Artaxarta should fall. But let's save just in case. Okay, excellent. And Armenia has been destroyed. And after we have retrained the troops, we will head against Pontus in Hatra. And actually, let's see the construction report. Susa has built sewers. Let's build stone walls. Thebes, we have mines. Let's improve the roads a bit. Alexandria has roads. I think shipwright would increase trade nicely. Salamis has improved mines. Wooden wall will improve defenses. Petra has a shrine, that's fine. And Jerusalem is building the sewers. So the city there will surrender in one turn.
Yes, brother. My lord. Move out.
And we will arrive at our destination there in the next turn.
Yes, Stradago. Move out. Urging army.
And that's beginning to be a decent sized army.
Move out. My lord. Victory and honor. My lord. My lord. My lord. My lord. Orders.
And maybe some reinforcements for our campaign still.
Acquiring goods.
I think we should train some troops here as well, since it is likely that the enemy will assault us. Let's actually check our cities. Yeah, I have missed some notifications about those cities growing. So most of them are constructing something that's good. Okay. And we have a new merchant.
Your honor?
Okay, he can trade there.
My lord!
Let us end this bloodshed.
No, we
Until
don't
next
give
time.
you 4 areas. Just to get you to become a protectorate. And let's do this manually, just to make sure that we will win the battle. Playing with Seleucia seems to be rather easy, especially monetary-wise, because we haven't have shortage of money at any point. So that's nice for a change, because usually I'm not having enough money in these campaigns.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us.
Okay, and a victory. Not a clean one. Not a clean one by far, but victory nonetheless.
Victory and honor! This land is ours!
Okay. So in Antioch we have a new general once again. Seleucia has completed sewers. We don't need walls. Let's focus on trade. Jerusalem, I think, can focus on trade too. Kotais needs absolutely stone walls. Arsacia, maybe roads, so that we can move troops more quickly. Artaxarta will need stone walls. And Kotais and Artaxarta need to train some new troops as well. And the main army will withdraw from here. We have Hatra to take, and I think we can send some reinforcements from Antioch to there pretty soon. Let's take Palmyra. I think that should be rather quick.
Move out! Attack! Begin the siege! Besieging settlements!
And Bostra should also fall.
For death!
rather quickly to us. Let's bring in some reinforcements, just in case. And I think we will continue actually under the leadership of this general. We will push forward. He can remain to guard Ankara. Make sure that it doesn't get bribed again. And we are marching towards the Pontic heartlands.
My lord? Move out! Yes, Strategos! Move out! Orders! March! Forward! March!
And let's wait if the enemy charges Memphis, because we have a chance to end this the next turn. So I think the Egypt has only one city left, and once we take it, the campaign is ours. And now they are making kind of a counter strike against us. Okay, the siege has been lifted. Scythian diplomat.
Our thanks.
Trade is always welcome.
Yes? Acquiring goods.
Orders! March!
A bridge position there is good one for defense.
Orders! Victory and honor!
Okay, and then let's dismantle this shrine and build a new one to Asklepios. And I think the main force can move. Actually, this can go to govern Sidon, and the main force will continue towards Bostra.
My lord! Forward! Orders! Forward! My lord!
And from here I think we can send the faction leader and mercenaries to hunt down some rebels. Let's reinforce the city a bit. And Antioch is having some problems with public order. Let's put some more troops in the square, so we should have the public order restored as the garrison grows. And let's make a quick save. And it's a clear victory. And it seems the Gordian knot has been cut again. And we are victorious. So, let's see the stats. What kind of empire we are having. We have 25 regions. Nice ratio of winning battles compared to lost ones. And I think we would be here in pretty good position to hold our areas here, and I think the next direction for attack would be Greece, and from there to Italy, while at the same time pushing in North Africa towards Carthage. Unfortunate thing here is that we were unable to recruit any good new units. For example, war elephants or royal pikemen or something like that, but that's the downside when you exterminate the population in captured cities. But thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. You can also post a comment about my gameplay, or you can suggest a future campaign I should play. We are going to have a new short campaign in this Rome Total War Remastered, and after that we are trying to get the whole map as Western Roman Empire in the original barbarian invasion. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.